Medieval Europe exists. Plague. Napoleon after returning to France. I'm once again king. Every inventor of land-based travel. The caveman who invented the wheel. German diplomacy under Bismarck. German diplomacy after Bismarck. When your American colonies achieve independence but you still want those sweet resources. It's time for Africa. Allies or Axis? Both. Portugal when the Ottomans block you from trading with Asia. Should probably discover America. That might be a good idea. Puerto Rico has remained an unincorporated territorial possession, making it the world's oldest colony. You see, now that surprises me. Germany looking at the Treaty of Versailles. But what does that mean exactly? I love honey. But you know what I don't love? Armenians. Dying from the Black Death. Getting lucky and avoiding it. Cleaning yourself so you won't get sick. Drinking beer in order to not get infected by bacteria-filled water. When you get shot in the leg, so the doctor removes your entire leg, and then you get gangrene and die. Health. Starting a war by invading another country. Starting a war by assassinating a leader of another country. Starting a war by cutting down a flagstaff. Rasputin surviving a bullet and drinking a shitload of cyanide. Prince Felix Yusupov. You're ugly. You don't have any friends. Kosovo is an independent country. You better watch your mouth. When you divide countries based on religion to pit one against another so they don't fight against you. The trickster. Me and the boys on our way into our sick new trench. People in San Francisco. Joshua Northam declaring himself Emperor of the USA. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. John Paul Jones. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no perfect country. Get Britain throughout history. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. Vietnam War music revolution and hippie culture of the 1960s. American conservatism of the 1950s. Italian military. Italian mafia. England being ravaged by the Black Death. Scotland. The Scottish army brings the plague back to Scotland. We have you 25-1. I like those odds. Adobe has developed software that can detect Photoshop in an image. Wow, Angry Birds was such a good game that Australia decided to make it into a war. Americans learning about the foundation of their country. I'm pretty sure this guy's a war criminal now, but whatever. When it is 1840, America and some religious cult nonsense is going on in the Midwest. Mormons. Americans, we don't want foreigners to come here and spread their contagious diseases. Native Americans. I stole the headlights off of a Tesla. I pulled an Edison. Germany, you are either with us or against us. Italy, is it too much to ask for both? Oh, I thought you were dead. My death was greatly exaggerated. When I prove someone wrong with a Wikipedia article and they say, anyone can write anything on Wikipedia, you truly are the lowest scum in history. Rationalists. Slide to the left. Empiricists. Slide to the right. Immanuel Kant. Crisscross. Soldiers are literally getting shot, bombed and stabbed. Drummers. Chinese city doesn't surrender. Mongols. An ancient country becomes the biggest force in the world and dominates all the surrounding nations. Their leader dies. The ancient country. Soviets while invading Finland. Soviets when the snow speaks Finnish. Water exists. The Dutch. It's free real estate. When your empire is so big you use a continent as a prison. Rule Britannia intensifies. When you shoot the Swedish troops, but they keep marching closer. Wien Descartes thinks Green Descartes. I am. Napoleon escapes exile. Rest of Europe. The French Empire has returned. Japan after Pearl Harbor. I'm so great. Japan after Midway. Some farmer with a musket probably. A knight who's trained in close combat since they were 12. Maria the Sad. What should we name our beautiful son? Louis XIV. Louis. When the British don't give you the military promotion you deserve, so you form your own country and end up commander-in-chief. The French watching all the news and memes how the British should return stolen colonial artifacts. What if every German state became independent? Say psych right now. Look, this will be easy. Die separatists. 36,000 Yugoslavian soldiers attacking Vukovar. 1800 Croatian defenders. Please no more. Some monastery. You fool, no Christian can pillage me. A bunch of mad lad Vikings. I'm no Christian. Hiroshima. Everybody needs a friend. Nagasaki. Excuse me, are you all here for the coup? We are not a coup. We are a pro-democracy military intervention in a left-wing Latin American country. Yeah, this is it. Is 3,000 a lot? Depends on the context. Viennese infantry no. Winged Nazars yes. USSR. Afghanistan. Call the ambulance. But not for me. British people having to see scores of memes how the sun never set on their empire. Shut up about the sun. The chance of starting a new crusade is low but not zero. Holy music stops. Everyone. Boza is just based off a mean turtle. Me. When you gotta pick up the family at 6, but invade Poland at 7. 1750 BC, Karen complaining to the manager about her Cooper. Complaint about the delivery of wrong grade of copper. I'll have a Napoleon meme. How original. And he wasn't actually short. Daring today, aren't we? Nobody. The Balkans in the 1990s. I blow up my neighbor. Luxembourg fighting in the Korean War. I'm still worthy. England takes Quebec from France. Quebec continues to speak French. England, you weren't supposed to do that. When you, a Dutch merchant, used silver mined by the Spanish in South America to buy tea from China to sell to the British. Mr. Worldwide. European countries exist. The Swiss. Can I offer you a nice mercenary regiment in these trying times? The reactor Thor technicians when all the lights started flashing and they got a slight headache. Uh-oh. Japanese Americans, released after forced internment. Japanese Americans, we are getting compensated for our loss of homes and businesses, right? United States. Me after learning one of my relatives was a scientist in the Manhattan Project. When you make a historical version of a classic meme template, outstanding move. Teacher, does anyone know the etymology of the word slave? The Slavic kid. Well, of course I know him. He's me. Optimus, can you just convert to Islam so we don't have to arrest you? Vlad the Impaler. No. Europeans want to trade. It's the Dutch. We surrender. The war situation has developed not necessarily to Japan's advantage. When the average presidential term lasts 4 to 8 years, Badu speed. Run it in only 30 days. I'm speed. Fails Democritus, Plato, Aristotle, Socrates. Diogenes. Call an ambulance. But not for me. Pablo Escobar had the largest and most successful drug empire of all time. British East India Company. I'm a joke to you. Treaty with Native Americans is signed. The United States immediately after. Remas. Wow, Italy is nice, I can't wait to live in a city. Romulus. Vibe check. Hey, did you know staring at a screen for a long periods of time is harmful to your eyes? I'm not a boomer for saying this, it's actually a real issue and can cause dry eyes, headaches and poor sleep which will affect your gaming success. Fortunately I've got the solution just for you. Nightbucks gaming glasses, which will not only protect you, but also make you the most stylish looking gamer in the neighborhood. Used by the best pro gamers, Nightbucks gaming glasses are designed to protect your eyes. So check out Nightbucks gaming glasses and use the code MEME10 for a 10% discount. Thank you for watching this episode of History Memes. Tune in at 4 PM British time for a video of changing topic, and at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you didn't already.